ZCash, GPU and CPU pool mining on zcash.flypool.org with nheqminer in Windows. This is from etherchain.org, the creators of Ethermine. They have a pre-release updated FlyPool compatible NiceHash CPU and Cuda miner for Windows. This is a patched version of the recently published pre-release of the Windows NiceHash miner that enables you to connect to the zcash.flypool.org pool. In order to mine on FlyPool, use the following command, and then we can see a full example with the address in there. Actually, it's not really a full example because you have to add your GPUs and how many threads you want to use on your CPU. Below you can see that you can choose from the following servers: EU1, US1, CN1. So I'll go ahead and download the new miner. I'll click on OK to save the file. Once it's downloaded, I'll open the containing folder and then I'll extract the file. I'll go into the extracted folder and here's the miner. Now we have to create our command to launch the miner, so I'm going to create a text document. I'm just going to name it FlyPool. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to open the text document. I'm going to copy the generic command and paste it into my file. Now I need to put my information into the file. So I already have one created. I'm going to copy my address from there. Copy. I'm going to paste this over Zcash address. I'm going to copy my worker. I name my worker 980 because this is 3 980 Ti's in this machine. And now we have to enter the extra commands. -cd space 012 is for 3 GPUs. So I'm going to enter that. -t1 is for how many threads I want to use. So I'll type in -cd space 0 for the first GPU, 1 for the second GPU, and 2 for the third GPU. If you just want 1 GPU, you just leave the 0 in there. No 1 and 2. If you want more, you can put 3, 4, and 5. Now I'll put -t1 for 1 thread. You could put 6 threads, 7 threads, 11 threads, how many you want to use. I'm going to use 1 because I just have a dual core Pentium in this computer. So now I'll save this. I'll go to Save As. I'm going to add a .bat extension to the file. Change text document save as type to all files. Then click Save. This will save me a Windows batch file that I can launch my miner from. So I'm just going to double click on this and launch the miner. Here's our miner, and we can see when it starts that it's using 1 CPU and 3 GPUs, GPU 1, 2, and 3. If we go to the zcash.flypool.org page, we can copy our address and paste that into the address bar on the top, and then click Check Status, which will take us to our miner page. Here we can see our hash rates, unpaid balance, active workers, shares, some charts of the hash rate, shares and workers. Down at the bottom we can see our worker and its exact current hash rate, average hash rate, valid shares. We can click on payouts and rounds where we would normally see our payouts when we get them, but currently there are no payments enabled. Payments are currently disabled. In settings we can enter in an email address to get an email when our miners go down, go offline. We can change our payment threshold from 1 to 0.1 or 10 Probably best to leave it at 1 or something in between 1 and 10 because you have to pay a fee if it's less than that. So you can save that if you want to change those settings. We can go back to our dashboard and just watch our miner for a bit. Right now my 3980 Ti's are hashing at about 65 solutions per second with the 1 Pentium thread. It's a G3258 processor. This will get up to around 69, 70. Kind of averages out between 69 and 70. It'll tend to start off a bit slower and then pick up pace. So I've kind of fast forwarded about half an hour, and you can see that we're at 67 now, 68. It was hashing away at 69 just before this, so it went up to 69. You can see my hash rate on the site, 68. You can see my unpaid balance has increased. So if we go back, we can see 69 solutions per second, even 70 solutions per second a couple times. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped, and thanks for watching.